What is going on, Laser Focus Solutions Media? This is Chris Godwin, your host. Today is August 6th, and it's Beard Cut Day. That's right. Every Tuesday, we drive ourselves to US Mail, the local barber down the street in Middletown, Delaware, and we see typically the same individual, Jared. Of recent, we've had James cut us in. We've even had Scotty cut us in previously, but uh, it's been Jared. Jared's been my 99.9% guy. He was on vacation a few weeks ago, so James cut me in. Again, all solid dudes in there. But what was cool about today was, and I just wanted to again share, being a business owner is tough. It's got its challenges within the business, but it also puts a strain on your personal life. And today was humbling. It was heartfelt is a good word. So I had the opportunity. My son texted me the other day and said, "Hey, Dad, are you still getting your beard done on Tuesday?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "What time?" So I went ahead and texted him this morning about 8:30. I said, "Hey, bud, I'm leaving my errand that I just ran. I went and got the drywall job started in the morning. Then I went and ordered some material at a supply house. And then I called him, woke him up. He goes in at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so he was still sleeping. When I got here to the house to pick him up, he was ready to go. And it was just cool to again, just to ride across town with him in the morning and just have him in my presence, right? Um, get there to the barber shop, and I looked at the situation. James was there. He wasn't busy. Jerry was there. He was cutting somebody in. So I told James, I said, "Well, why don't you cut me in? And then when Jerry gets done, he can cut Hayden in." So what was cool about that is that I typically sit in the lobby, and I'll be the first to admit I'm typically trying to multitask and do more than one thing. When I'm at the barber shop, I'm trying to do estimates. I'm at the barber shop, I'm trying to answer emails or whatever. So I'm not really present in that moment. Is my point. But today, while I was getting my haircut, I had the apron thing around me, so I wasn't able to get my phone, and it kind of forced me to really settle in and just be present. And I looked across, and typically there's a stranger across the aisle getting their haircut, which is it's not uncommon. It's fine. Um, but today it was my son, and I had the opportunity and the pleasure to watch some handsome, sharp, intelligent, kind-hearted young man across the way get his haircut, and I got a chance just to kind of soak that in. And then when we were done, we drove back home, and we talk, and I think that's something that is important. For me, it's certainly important, right? And I'm very grateful that this young man has opened up to this point with me, to where we can have these bonding moments and have this time together. And he's very appreciative of it, as am I. And it just means a lot, right? So I wanted to share that first and foremost before I even got into the business side of things, because you know that's what fueled me for the rest of the day, and it's still got me, in my feels. So from a business perspective, shifting over to that, like I said, we got the drywall job started. We're on a skim coat, which didn't take long, so that happened today. Um, I did go look at two jobs. One in particular has some floor rot, and a partitioning wall between a shower and, sorry, I'm getting a message about my son's car that I got to turn that over so I don't get distracted. So got that done. Went looked at this floor rot job. Apologies. And what it broke down to is that there's a soaking tub, and there's a standing shower, and there's a partition wall glass, and it's got some buildup of moisture and leaks and whatnot because of caulking. But that's not where the rot came from. The rot actually came from the door side of it, where it's been getting into the floor under the sheet vinyl, and it's caused some rot there. So we're going to go ahead and look at that and get the client a price for that. Left there and went over to another community where a customer found us on Google and asked us to reinforce his shelving unit to put some more weight on the shelves, and then basically asked us to look at some chair rail molding, and then some accent wall features for picture framing and such. So phenomenal conversation with that client. I love when I have a chance to just get to know who's in the community and what they're about. So that was a good time as well. Came back here to the house and made the decision to cut the grass since they are calling for rain for the next 3 days. Yes, I still have estimates to do, folks. Yes, I still have them to do. This is the challenge of being one person and trying to do 1,500 things at once. So cut the grass, just ate some dinner down here doing this video. I'm going to finish up the video, knock out maybe 1 or 2 estimates, and then tomorrow my focus is going to be on those very estimates. Again, we have a lot of stuff going on, but I'm not naive to know that I got to take care of the clients, and such. So some follow-up emails, follow-up conversations, they need to take place as well. And tomorrow, I believe we are transitioning bookkeepers from an individual that did us a solid job while she was able to help, but her personal life is not allowed her to take on Laser Focus Solutions books any longer. And, we're okay with that. We're saddened because I love the relationship that we've built over the past year. But I also respect and understand that, I want her to be able to give her best in everything that she does. And, with her current situation with her family and newborn and such, it's a task, right? So, she needs to dedicate and pull something back. And it just happened to be where we had the conversation of, hey, is this best suited to continue, or can you give me everything you got? Or, does it make sense to, figure something else out? And I love that we had that honest, tough conversation. And she said, listen, I would love to continue. It's just too much. So tomorrow we're going to transition. So that's where we are with that. Still hitting the weights. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about just natural growth and natural, development and nutrition and different things like that. It's really kind of got my ADHD triggered on hyper focusing down on just different things. So excited about that as well. Again, we're just in Tuesday. It feels like it's later in the week, but it's not. So I look forward to putting out some more good content on some job reviews and just different things like that. So I'm going to end the video on that. And again, I appreciate everything everybody does by watching, liking, and subscribing. Peace out.